Hello, my name is MAKASY, and today we are talking about the BODE Senior Court, the history behind the Senior Court, who started drawing on their corduroy, their British corn corduroys. Could I have included this in the review and not make a separate video? Of course. But we're here anyway. My name is MAKASY. Start the intro. In 1904, seniors at Purdue University started to get their creative juice flowing by drawing, painting, or illustrating on yellow corduroy pans. This practice lasted for about 60 years, became less popular as time went by, and stopped around 1970. But I believe Emily and the entire team at BODE have made this practice cool again, so I'm sure if you go to Purdue University right now, you would see a bunch of kids wearing their custom-made corduroy pants, corduroy jacket, corduroy skirt. According to information from Purdue Library Archives and Special Collections, in the fall of 1904, some Purdue senior noticed a bolt of corn-colored corduroy fabric displayed in the window of Taylor Steffen Co., a tailor on Main Street in Lafayette. The kids at Purdue would draw and use lettering to symbolize their major, their interest, their loved one, their classes, the frat, the sorority, where they're from, and just their life on a pair of corduroy pants or skirt. An interesting tidbit I found while researching this, it wasn't all yellow corduroy, so they also used cream. My prediction is BODE is going to introduce some cream senior court soon. I am very excited for that. BODE, Emily, the team, release it when you're ready. By the way, if it's not obvious, senior at Purdue started this tradition, hence the word senior. Court is short for umbilical cord. And according to PurdueAlumnus.org, the pants became known as court or whistlers. This is because of the noise that the corduroy pants make when you walk in them. From 1904 to 1940, they were very simple, made by the student themselves. However, in the 50s and 60s, some people had them professionally done. I found this amazing article, but I couldn't find the writer on the screen, so I'll link in the description below. The mother of the writer, or Butch, the man on the cover, Mildred Dale. She decorated hundreds of cords. She would spend 4 to 5 hours on each one and charge the student anywhere from $3 to $5 on each skirt or pair of pants. BODE has continued this great tradition by charging us $300 to $500 per illustration. And look at this little quote here on that article. Pause to read it. So the source of the senior court was Purdue, but the whole state of Indiana caught on. The writer claimed that the tradition died when a bunch of high school in Montgomery County closed in 1971. That little quote was interesting to me, so I dug a little bit deeper and I found this amazing article, IndyStar.com, by Don Mitchell. According to Mitchell, in 1906, an editorial in the Palladium item denounced the new trend at Richmond High School, the senior court, or the whistler. In this country, we do not tolerate class distinction and insist that everybody be placed upon an equal footing. In 1946, Kokomo High School banned senior court, saying it divided our student body and is harmful to school spirit. Sounds like those people went to Purdue, did their whole drawing of the court, they got made fun of by other students who did it better, and then decided to enforce this dumb rule because it's just a bunch of people wearing corn-colored corduroy pants. How can it divide a school spirit? Yes, it's only meant for senior, but at high school that I went to, we had like Spirit Day or something like that. So only senior are allowed to wear black that day. I definitely think that was the main reason as to why the senior court trend died in the 70s. Those schools got shut down and it was so tied up to the school. Another reason, it's just an assumption of mine, is that fashion, it's a fashion life cycle. The fashion life cycle of the court, it died because, the people from the 40 to 60, they wore the court, they thought it was cool. But then the 70 probably like, okay, we don't want to continue this tradition because we want our own voice. And it's also just it's in our nature to make fun of the trend before us or after us. Look at the kids, look at the 90 kids, they always make fun of what the 2000 kids are doing. So people, each generation just want their own voice. So I think the 70s, it wasn't cool anymore. But I think now that BODE has made senior court cool again, if you go to Purdue right now, you can bet the house that there are a bunch of senior or just students in general wearing a bunch of yellow or cream corduroy trousers with their own decoration or drawing or illustration. Some other interesting thing I found while researching this, so the court, they were mainly worn on Fridays and to sporting events. An article I read, people wore the coat more in the winter because Indiana is on the upper half of the United States, so it gets really cold in the winter. And in that same article by Don Mitchell, if an underclassman dared to break the fashion code by donning a pair in public, they would swiftly and publicly de-pants, and it would be hung in public space as a warning sign. Similar to Al Qaeda, they would behead people and then they hang the head as a warning to their future enemy. I like that practice a lot. Obviously, I'm joking. Please don't sue me. That's just a joke, okay? Mitchell, Indie Star, it's a joke. In 2018, Ralph Lauren did a little nod to Purdue University with a runway, as you can see by the B-roll right now. If you want to get a BODE senior court, please appreciate the history behind it. It will make you love the garment so much more, because I have. My name is MAKASY. I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.